me, but I don't know if it was you and the kids.
You're not adopted. She's not adopted. Why would you tell her that?
Or the family being here. But I definitely felt some Christmas magic today.
Pretty sure that was the SNL skit where she gets a robe. And that's all the mom gets is a robe. I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
So Thanksgiving, what, 3 weeks away from now, and we're going to reconnect with friends and loved ones, so we thought we'd play that clip all through the holidays, December too.
Yeah, for some, this time of year can be pretty stressful, right? In today's mental health check, we have some tips on how to survive the holidays, or at least ease some of the stress around the holidays.
Psychotherapist Kitley joins us now. Kelly, we're laughing about it, but it's not always the most wonderful time of the year, right? There are some real stressors. What are the big ones?
Hi, Kate and Aaron. It's so good to see you. A lot of the big stressors are this expectation that everything has to be perfect. And as a psychotherapist, this tends to be the busiest time of year for many clinicians. And it's really about helping our clients feel more grounded. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So try switching something up. Family time can feel very overwhelming. Take breaks, offer to take the garbage out, load the dishwasher, manage expectations going in.
Manage expectations.
Right.
I love that.
And even the garbage can be a break. I love that.
Sure. You know,
that's true.
So what else do you have in terms of advice here, right? What else can people do to try to manage all of that stress around this time of year?
Sure. So a lot of times there's an expectation from family members that we have to be there the entire time and surround ourselves with family and friends. And really, it's important to take breaks. So going into the holiday, make sure you're not depleted. Make sure you're getting out in nature and going for a walk and taking some alone time. A lot of my clients feel so burnt out by the time we get to the holidays that they're having to recover afterwards. Let's go in feeling more refreshed this year.
And on our list, I see don't overcommit. I'm guilty of doing that.
Trying to be at every gathering.
Trying to do everything. What if something doesn't turn out? Like I feel like I'm asking my own questions here. What if my dinner doesn't turn out the way I expected? What can I do to make the most of it?
Sure. So be gentle with yourself and remember it's only one day. And I think oftentimes the days leading up can make us feel really overwhelmed and we want it to look a certain way. Try to let go of expectations and remember the small things. Focus on gratitude outside of the holiday. And I guarantee you will feel like you're looking at the holiday with a different lens.
Conversation. You want to be a part of the conversation, right? And there's some things that are touchy. You can't talk about politics. You can't talk about Beyonce if you're not a fan. How do you navigate some of these big conversations, these sort of thorny conversations for people when they come up in conversation, even if you try not to have them to begin with?
I love that question. We all have that aunt or uncle or cousin that we're like rotating around the family room at the gathering. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. You don't have to engage. You can nod and smile and then say, I'm going to go get another drink. Or can I get you something? We don't need to get into conflict with anybody. This is a time that we really want to keep it light.
And just to ask a tough question, if people have suffered loss this year or there's a family member missing, especially for kids, if there's someone missing at the table, that can be so hard. How do we navigate that?
So hard, and that's oftentimes why the holidays can be difficult. So really try to honor that person in spirit and light a candle in their presence. Oftentimes people aren't sure what to say or how to say it, but oftentimes there's a sense of relief when we do mention maybe a certain way that we're feeling about a loved one not being with us that year.
Kitley, if my mom is watching, I know she's going to think this was done for me, this segment. Thank you so much. You too.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.